Greeting interwebs, this is Jack K, and welcome to another edition of Pokemon Colosseum. Last time we made it through Pirate Cave and all of its twists and turns, all the annoying trainers to battle along the way, getting the shadow Pokemon that very few of them had, and now with this anomalous dark cave opening, I believe we will make it to the one and only Mirror B. His music is certainly showing off. And those Colos are here as well, and there he is dancing along. You know, screw him, let's just go fight. I meant let's go rescue, but apparently, screw rescuing Pulse. We gotta go fight the Disco Poke here, dude. Seems like it's gonna be the only way we can get through this. Quick look at the team to make sure everything's the way I want it to be. It would help if the Shadow Noctowl that I had flying type move. But it looks like we're gonna have to just make deal with what we got. Maybe we can purify enough in this fight. I don't know how we're gonna get out of this, but the only way to find out is to go in headstrong. About time, darling. I'm deliberately tired of waiting for you. Stop the music. Aww, but that music isn't half bad. You have been waiting so long, I decided to work up a little inspiration. Oh, but my, you've been pretty busy being naughty and messing up our plans. It was oh so close for everything to turn out just right. Just the way we hope. But I can salvage my plan by beating you, little man. And so, the time for one last fractured dance before the grand finale. Let the music play. And it's just gonna be the upbeat music and not the the disco theme from Pokemon XD. Would this be classified as disco? I don't know why. I wouldn't classify this music as disco. But I can't put my finger on what makes it not disco-like. Anyways, this is a fairly annoying fight early on because the Pokemon are fully evolved. The moves that the Pokemon have are annoying, and this typing is pretty annoying as well, considering the Pokemon you have access to at this point in the game, even if you snag every single Shadow Pokemon you can get your hands on. Your options of fighting this guy are still very limited, which is why I think this guy actually can get away with having practically a team of the same type combo. Because like if this Noctowl is more purified, it might have Fly. Maybe Mantine would learn Wing Attack if we purified it a bit before going to this fight, but Flying and Poison are the only two that come off my head that work well against this guy. And I'll tell you what, I don't believe you get any Poison type moves from all the Shadow Pokemon that you snag at this point in the game. And the type of flying moves you have access to is fairly limited as well. So this guy has a really good type combo. And the game kind of makes the situation worse by giving you a few options to counteract it, so you have to deal with all the annoyingness of it all. And you can't just super effective your way through the fight. See here, I decided to like put both Pokemon to sleep. So that's all I really have. I'm kind of hoping that Pokemon will get more purified as the fight goes on. I was gonna say I'm not sure how well Calm Mind will actually be because my Meditite doesn't really have Confusion yet. So the special defense and special attack boost only means so much. Granted, all the Pokemon here use special moves, so I guess it would be useful in that sense. But I still find the use of Calm Life not as... it's more limiting than I would desire. Since I'm just putting everything to sleep and spamming away, I'll explain what Mirror B likes to do. Besides be stupid with Pokemon AI. Mirror B sets up a rain dance. He usually uses both of his Kolos. His AI is just programmed that way. I suppose like if you do what I do and put one to sleep, you would still get it off. He's that desperate to have a rain dance that he doesn't mind wasting one of his Pokemon's turn to pretty much guarantee it up. Once he gets his rain dance up, both his Ludicolo will have full advantage of it. Either they'll have Swift Swim, which will make their speed increase while the rain is going on, or Rain Dish, which will slowly heal them when they're in the rain. That's not annoying enough. A lot of the Ludicolo here like to use moves that make them even more annoying. Well, for one, they also have access to water moves to boost themselves in the rain. But some of these Ludicolos like to use Leech Seed. Yes, that move that steps onto a Pokemon and constantly drains its health away. The bright side is that you can easily counteract this by switching the Pokemon out. However, the fight can still get a bit irritable. See if there's anything else going on. Now that his Pokemon are asleep, we might be able to see some of the Mirror B's moves in action. Like setting up the rain. Because he can't deal without that rain, he can't live without the groove of the rain dance. You know, this fight's going a lot smoother than I usually remember it going. Then again, I'm not usually as focused on putting things to sleep. And I suppose that would make life a lot easier on me. Feels like cheating the game, but the game gives you the option to put things to sleep. I might as well take advantage of it. Yeah, this definitely went a lot smoother than my first practice run of it. So I suppose if he's being too annoying on you, bring in Pokemon like Noctowl and Skiploom, make sure they have their sleep move, and fight fire with fire. And by fire, I mean annoyance. Use your annoying abilities against it so it can't use its annoying abilities on you. It's simple enough, right? Again, if you actually do have any Pokemon that have access to flying moves, that will also make fight against him quite a bit easier. Because you'll actually will be able to do super effective damage against him. If you were to somehow hack the game to have poison type moves, that will work as well. Fire moves won't do you much good. Electric moves won't do you any good because the water resists the thing that the grass is weak to, and the grass resists the thing that the water is weak to. Water and grass is a surprisingly good combination. A lot of the weaknesses the one type have is cancelled out by the other. I can't believe my Meditite went down already. Well, I guess we can stick to the whole strategy of annoyance to fight annoyance. Get my good Umbreon while here. And oh yeah, I have Toxic. I should have led off with Umbreon and did that a little more. The only downside I see is that if I poison it, I can't put it to sleep. And it's just a tricky situation. Which one? I'm gonna assume the one at a higher level is gonna be more bulky. I'm gonna, might as well just put them in a less desirable situation before putting them to sleep. I mean before starting to pull out the Toxic. Because it might actually be more enjoyable to have them asleep and they can't attack me than to have their health slowly drain away, because on the bright side, all the shadow type moves like Shadow Rush. Why am I saying that like there's more shadow moves than Shadow Rush? Point is, Shadow Rush will go through their annoying type combination. So you don't have to worry about finding something that's resistance. You don't do super effective damage against it, but at the very least, you can do something that will not be resisted. Okay. Wow, your AI is doing incredibly smart today, sir. That was a genius move to use your ghost type move against a dark type. Almost a genius when you did that ghost type move against a normal type. Incredible. Feels kinda ironic that the only poison type move I have access to is the one that doesn't do actual direct damage. Oh good, the rain's down. They're gonna spend this whole turn rain dancing it back up. Alright, so that means I can put you to sleep, confuse you, and it's already confused. The team should be in a situation that makes it very hard to hit me. One thing I do know about this fight is I always find Noctile useful. It's more useful when it actually knows Fly. But I guess with the ability to put to sleep, every experience that I've used a Noctile in for this Mirror Beast fight has gone smoothly. In fact, I don't think I ever fought Mirror Bee without Noctile, even if I don't plan on using it in my party. This just has pretty much the best moveset that you can get at this particular point of the game for this fight. It can put things to sleep, it does super effective damage against it, and I have access to Shadow Rush. And it's fully evolved, so it's fairly bulky. It's not the best evolution. Not the best Pokemon in overall, but it certainly works out well for this fight. Yeah, go ahead, keep doing your Rain Dish. Toxic will destroy you sooner or later. Because the great thing about Toxic, the damage increases each time. So eventually it'll do 100% damage if nothing else works out your way. Yeah, I'll confuse you while you're asleep. Eventually that Ludicolo has to go down. The poison will take it out eventually. Which in the meantime I can spend preparing this Ludicolo for an unfortunate demise of its own. Thank you for hurting yourself in confusion today. It'd be fabulous if that Toxic finished you off. Depending on when Rain Dish triggers, I figure it would go before the poison damage is calculated. It's so close to finishing it off though. There's no point in attacking it because it's going down this turn. Cool, I have to reflect. Just in time if I say so myself. Why? You'll see. I mean, it'd be more preferable to have Fly, which I'm pretty sure Noctile gets, but beggars can't be choosers. Perfect timing for that bite, I suppose. But I guess it wouldn't matter, because in order for flinching to occur, you have to attack the Pokemon before it can attack. Wonder when would be a good time to actually swap out into another Pokemon, because if I recall, Noctile might not be the best guy to have out for what I believe Mirror Bee will have next. Though if I recall, nothing I have that puts things to sleep will fully be ready for what is coming up next. Yeah, what do you know, it's a Sudowoodo combo breaker. And what do you know, it's a Shadow Pokemon on top of that. So yeah, either I could send out Fail Plume and have it get ironically hurt by a rock type move because it's also part flying, or I can keep my flying type out that can put up a reflect to hopefully reduce the damage. Although I could calculate the AIs all day, because there's no denying the possibility that it might decide to go for a low kick instead to take out Umbreon, because that's in his move arsenal as well. I guess it's up to the AI for whatever it feels like it. And now watch the AI do something completely stupid. Well, that is the exact opposite way I was thinking, but I guess Shadow Rush is not a bad option either. Yay, free turn to take out. You go to sleep this time, and check the Ludicolo. I mean, I don't really see much of a point since it's just gonna be doing a rain dance, but I figured might as well get this playing through. Get the playing field cleared out. Do 1-on-1 and Noctowl, stop missing. Jesus. It's a hypnosis. You can pull off a hypnosis on this thing. Guess I'll do a bite. If I can reduce the damage, or the likelihood in general of it attacking, the better for me. Well, it's about time. Now, I could send out Fail Plume now, however, I don't want to take it out. Gotta worry about the grass type move doing too much damage. I guess I suppose that I could send out my Kulava. That should be able to do less damage at the very least. Flame Wheel will definitely not be super effective. It might even be not very effective. Yeah, Rock and Ground so similar. I know one of the two resists this, and they both do super effective damage against the fire type. Really, Ludicolo. Sudowoodo. Lolo. Whatever your name is. You really thought it would be a better idea to go for that Shadow Rush instead of the low kick. What is going through your AI mind? I think I'm just gonna focus on putting the smoke screen up. Because in all reality, Bite's doing a good job whittling it away. So if I want to put it to sleep, I'm gonna have to swap back into one of my two Pokemon that can put it to sleep. I guess I'm gonna have to just hope on doing Shadow Rush, and nope, it's gonna be smart with his AI. And I guess I'll pull off another smoke screen just to be safe. Now, let's play Predict the AI. When the AI can do stupid things. Now, if it does what I think it will, which is low kick to Umbreon, it should do nothing because Mischievous will completely resist the attack. However, if it does something else to Mischievous, that means the AI was going to do a dumb thing to Umbreon. Oh wait, Rock Slide attacks both foes, doesn't it? Either way, well played, AI. Mischievous still avoided the attack completely. Alas, well played, AI. You actually did something I was expecting you not to do. I was hoping you'd actually play a little more dumb. Now I better just start chucking the balls. If I don't need to put it to sleep, and I can save my party from taking damage now, that will just be great. I have Skip Bloom here to put it to sleep if needed, but actually Skip Bloom's not going to do too well if it decides to go for Rock Slide again, and it obviously has no reason not to go for Rock Slide. But wow! Pokemon AI! Kicking in to save the day? And completely making any programming the developers put their blood, sweat, and tears into look completely pointless. Now if Skip Bloom could only put the Sudowoodo to sleep this time, I know I have one or two Ultra Balls, but if I can get it to sleep, I shouldn't need them. Perfect. Now it's just a matter of chucking the Great Balls at it until it decides to go down. I wish I could get into the red, but I don't think I have anything that I could really do about taking a significant risk. So I guess I'll meet you guys here when I decide to get the Sudowoodo caught. And it will be kind of embarrassing if it actually got caught in this first Great Ball, but not really, because I'm half expecting it. So of course, it breaks out of the ball. Kazoom! Let's count with Jackie K. 1, 2, 3. That's right. There's a very good chance I'll actually be using the Sudowoodo in this playthrough. I can't keep up with the tempo. Oh no. I normally don't have any reason to use a Sudowoodo, so I guess that's a good reason to use it. But first, let's interlude back to Mirror B and his shenanigans. How dare you? Don't just think you'll get away with your latest outrage. One of these days I'll give you the great pleasure of getting kicked about with my elegant dance steps. Oh, I'm not giving up on that Shadow Pokemon plan. Let's go! Escape! Dum 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 dum. I really think they should play the music right there. That'd be fitting. Oh yeah, that Pulso, which is apparently not Pulse. Is that treasure chest there before? I swear that treasure chest wasn't there before. Check out the TM while I'm thinking of it. Oh, that's just Snatch. The move we had with Umbreon that I got rid of. Yeah, that particular move. Let's see if I can get the treasure, just because we don't want to backtrack here. It's okay, Pulso. We'll be there in just a second. I want that Macho Brace, though. It's going to be very important for raising our Remoraid into a capable Pokemon. And then there's this Eon file. Purification of Pokemon. So while I'm going for this, I figure I'd talk about what I was saying that brief second with Sudowoodo. Like I was saying, Sudowoodo's a Pokemon I never really used. I just never really had interest in it. But observing my team and thinking about the types that would be on it, I think Sudowoodo would do a good job rounding it out. Like, it would cover a lot of weaknesses that my team would be exposed to have a rock type on it. And there's not too many options, if any other options, besides Sudowoodo for a rock type. So yeah, I kind of want to look over the other Pokemon we'll be getting along Pokemon Colosseum. There's a good chance that Sudowoodo will be part of the party more often than not. But enough of that. Everything's good and happy. Duking's got Pulso back. Mirby's been defeated and driven out of the town, so maybe it'll actually be less shady. And everyone's appreciating us for it. Only thing in that Pulso's mind is food. And I agree, let's get out of this dark, moldy cave. Nothing good can come out of it. Oh, we're already out. Thank you, power of teleportation. Does shining lights on a Pokemon have anything to do with making it a shadow Pokemon? Not sure what the scientifics behind shadow Pokemon making are, especially not yet. Who knows, maybe we'll observe those in the future. Huh? Take the pulse with us? Appreciate the wanting to help, your desire and all that. But I believe there's a problem that a cute and brave addition to the party. Sure, I suppose that's fitting, but that doesn't mean good addition. See, Pulso's already going right back to the PC. You sure you don't want Pulse to stay with you, and rather just sit in my PC for all of eternity? It's a real shame. I like Pulse, but there's not really a good way to use it in this game. We'll take a look at it when we get the chance to go to the PC, but it starts off very low. even lower than Remoraid, I believe. So much to train it, and its ability plus, I believe, only works with a minimum in this game. Future generations, like 5th gen, do have the option that allow you to use a Pokemon of another generation. Like, there's some 5th gen Pokemon that have minus, but this is the 3rd generation, so that's kind of irrelevant. Yeah, let's take a look at our cute and brave edition, quote unquote. Yeah, it starts out all the way at level 13. If you want to use a Pulse real bad, you're going to have a hard time, and it's honestly not going to be that rewarding because Pulse is one of those Pokemon that could really benefit from an evolution and don't get one. It's kind of like a Pikachu that never evolves into a Raichu and doesn't have a item like a light ball to make up for it. You do get moves like Helping Hand if you really wanted to make advantage of those in a battle, but I will not be using Pulse. Or Pulse will just have to sit in the box for all of eternity. And let me meet you back in the front of the town, so you don't have to watch me walk all the way back here. In hindsight, I think there was actually a PC closer than the entire Colosseum. If so, I've wasted a lot of time with that. Over here in the front of the town, I suppose the only thing we can do now is... Oh, hello there, lady. What are you doing outside of your building? I might be imagining it, but the town's air feels less dirty. But not all is well. I feel the presence of black auroras coming from Shadow Pokemon. How does everyone know about Shadow Pokemon? Besides the main characters, until being told from someone else right away. I suppose they might have heard the street term thrown around all over the place. Or maybe the fortune telling actually shouts out literal words. But speaking of coincidences, we're apparently being told to go to the north where a gate village is. And Rui's grandparents apparently live up there and she was originally going to go there to visit them. Apparently more than coincidental. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, Rui. But we've been going on for quite a while in this particular episode, so I think I'll leave that for the next one. Next time on Pokemon Colosseum, we will head over to the Gate Village. Until then, see y'all later. Hey guys, before I end the episode, for sure, I want to say a couple more things. For one, Sudowoodo's not actually going to be part of the party after all. I kind of forgot how many Pokemon we've actually caught already, and there is one that I really want to include on the team. But I might use Sudowoodo until then. So that actually leads right into the next thing I want to talk about. We're coming up to the point in the game where we can nickname our Pokemon real soon. And while the Shadow Pokemon can't be nicknamed until they're purified, I figure I want to let you guys know how I stand with nicknames. Remembering Umbreon and Quilava, I have their nicknames set in stone. No debate there. And actually with Meditite, it's the same way. Skiploom, I have nicknames for, but if I get a better suggestion from you guys, the viewers, I will take into strong consideration and nickname it. And I guess with Sudowoodo, he may not actually be part of the party, but it could be a little while before we get our final member. But since I've said that I might use Sudowoodo after I purify it, I suppose if anyone has a nickname they really want to give to him, I could give him that nickname, especially since it's not a Pokemon that I don't have a nickname planned for. That's all I really have to say. If you want to leave a nickname to any of the 3 Pokemon that I've opened nicknames up for, leave it as a comment to this video, Be forewarned, for Remoraid and Skiploom, I'm only going to pick the nickname if I really like it. If I don't come across any nicknames that I like in the comments more than the ones I have in mind, I'm going to stick to the ones I have in mind. With Sudowoodo, I am pretty sure that I'll pick one of your guys' comments if you bother to leave them. That's all I have to say. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all for the next one.